We used to, when we'd get a call, we'd go out to the site that we were supposed to go to, and you'd have a backup diver, a primary diver, and a 90% diver, so that would give you 3 personnel to have to suit up and get ready to go into the water. We would put the towfish in, they would get a hit on the towfish, and we would see the image, they would drop a cage. So we'd drop a diver, a backup diver. With the ROV, being that it has a visual camera as well as a sonar, we can actually see what it is, which means that we only have to drop 1 diver with a backup diver in.
So we have been running a dive program for a number of years now. We have about 80 plus divers, public safety divers, and we run a mix of rescue and recovery operations. And we also use a mixture of sonar across different boat platforms. And we will start getting waypoints. And once we get those points identified, we will use the ROV to identify those points and identify the targets and then make the recovery if possible.
To be honest with you, probably 50% of the recoveries we've done with the ROV, we were actually able to see the victim from the surface with the ROV by tilting down and using the sonar to pick that target up, and then we just work our way to the target. So speed, speed, speed.
In the past, it was strictly boat-operated sonar, and then it was public safety divers making sweeps through water, and we've got really brackish water in this area, and so most of our divers were searching almost virtually blind. The implementation of the ROV now has allowed us to introduce a robotic into the water and not have to splash a diver. Honestly, the safety aspect was the catalyst for the purchase of a robotic to supplement our divers. Not that we're getting away from dive specifically, but it was to help the situations where we felt like we could introduce robotics instead of a diver to make it safer for those firefighters and limit the amount of time that we were utilizing that as opposed to diving. So just for example, the first year that we bought the deep Trekker, we recovered 8 victims from underwater, and so that was 8 times we never had to put one of our firefighters in the water.
You only have to go down 1 time, which is what the deep Trekker allows us to do because we have a visual on our target. We know exactly what we're going after. We go down 1 time, we execute the recovery or the rescue, and then we're back up to the surface, and that's it.